The very first church Jesus speaks to in the book of Revelation is the church in Ephesus. And what he says to them should make every church today stop and listen. Because this is a church that got a lot right and still received the warning. Ephesus was not an easy place to be a Christian. It was a powerful city, a pagan city, a hostile environment for the early church. Yet Jesus does not begin by correcting them. He begins by commending them. He praises their works, their endurance, their patience, and their refusal to tolerate false teaching. This was not a compromised church. This was a disciplined church. Jesus says, I know your works, your labor, and your patience, and that you cannot bear those who are evil. That alone separates Ephesus from many churches today. They did not confuse love with tolerance. They did not affirm sin to appear compassionate. They understood something many churches today avoid, that love does not mean silence about sin. If you truly love someone, you warn them when they are headed toward destruction. A gospel that never confronts sin is not loving. It is dangerous. When churches refuse to talk about sin, whether sexual sin, pride, greed, or rebellion, they are not protecting people. They are abandoning them. Sugarcoating the gospel does not save people. It comforts them on the road to judgment. The church in Ephesus was willing to speak truth, even when it was uncomfortable, and Jesus commended them for it. But then came the warning. Jesus says, Nevertheless, I have this against you, that you have left your first love. Not abandoned, left. They were doing the right things, but their love for Christ had become routine. Truth without love becomes cold religion. A church that refuses to talk about sin does not love people. And a church that talks about sin without love does not reflect Christ. Jesus does not ask us to choose between truth and love. He demands both. The question is not whether the church is active. The question is whether the lampstand is still burning. Let him who has an ear hear what the Spirit says to the churches.